Okay, gonna try and make this a short one. I don't really have one specific topic this time around, but I thought a little potpourri video here, if you will. It's appropriate for this. I rarely shoot videos specifically for riding with James. It's usually if I'm just going somewhere, I get the camera and get some video. And this is a little quick trip across the Red River that I shot specifically for this. And the camera seemed to have a mind of its own, so you're going to get some interesting angles at times with this. But I wanted to touch on a couple of things. I didn't mention this last week, but not this past weekend, but the weekend before. Made a little trip up to Oklahoma City, and went with What's Paranormal, and we met up with Roadkill Review and Shayna Scatopia. We did a couple of exploration videos, posted one of them on Friday. We also had a little meetup up there, and I'm not going to start naming off channel names because I'm afraid I'm going to leave somebody out, and I don't want to leave anybody out. But I will mention Tammy from My World in OKC, because she kind of spearheaded the whole thing. But we had a little meetup with some other YouTubers, and we all ate at Golden Corral. And I wish I had been a little more sociable when I was up there, but that day I had got up at 6 o'clock in the morning and ate like a little light breakfast about 7, and we didn't get to Golden Corral in Oklahoma City till 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was about ready to eat my left pinky, so I had my mind on food when we got there, and then I ate so much so fast I basically put myself in a food coma. So it was almost like I was drunk when when we were there. But I did get to briefly talk to some of them, and that was pretty neat to have that many YouTubers in one room. I'd never been to a meetup like that before, and I think we plan on trying to make this a yearly thing for YouTubers in the area, and hopefully next time I'll be a little bit more awake. But I want to thank everybody for coming to that, and for the hospitality. We had gift bags and everything else. It was a lot bigger thing than I thought it was actually going to be, but we had a lot of fun there in Oklahoma City. So that was just wanted to thank everybody for everything that they did for organizing that, and I know Tammy put a lot of work into it, so wanted to mention that. And then this last week, I had to go renew my driver's license, and this is the first time in a long time I've actually had to go up to the driver's license office. I've been doing it by mail or online since like 2003, somewhere around in there. So it's been about 15 years since I've actually had to go up to the office, and boy, I was missing getting to do it online, because we don't have, this little podunk town I live in, we used to have the driver's license cop would show up like once a week, and we don't even have that anymore. We have to go over to Bowie, which is a slightly less podunk town. So everybody in the county goes over to Bowie, and they've got a room that's slightly bigger than a minivan, and no organization to it. You walk in, I had no idea where to go, what to do. Nobody really helping me figure out what I was supposed to do. They would just bark at me when I was standing in the wrong spot, and so I just said, you know what? See ya. I went over to Gainesville, which is the last time I got my I had to renew my driver's license, and I went to Gainesville, so I'm just going to go back to Gainesville. It's a little bit bigger town, a much bigger room, far more organized. It was still a long wait, and it kind of stunk that I had to go sit up there for an hour and wait and do not a whole heck of a lot more than I would have done online, but had a new picture taken. I definitely look 15 years older, and or they had to do the eye thing, but I got that taken care of. But those of you who are able to do it online or through the mail and don't have to go down to the driver's license office, relish these moments. It's just a big pain in the rump to have to go down there, but I got that done this week. And other than that, hot. It's hot. It's been hot for a while, but it got really hot over the last few days. We were well over 100. We've been over 100 every day for over a week now, and it got up as high as 109. This coming week, the forecast is calling for a cold front. We're supposed to be down into the high 90s. Actually, a slight chance of rain on Tuesday, so hoping we'll get some of that. But it's just been stupid hot here lately. And I was just thinking, it didn't seem like it was that long ago that we were talking about how it was so cold and everybody was cramped up in the house and couldn't get out because it was too cold. But now we're about to burst into flames. So I think the main thing for us around here was we just didn't have a whole lot of in-between. We went right from cold to hot because we had that cold front come in April. And we had a weekend there in April that was actually colder than it was in December. Just bitter cold, and within a couple of weeks, we were already hitting 100 degrees. And it's been in the 90s for a long time, but boy, I'll tell you what, this last week just, it's just, I keep checking to make sure the oven's not on. It's just stinking hot. So if you're from this area and you're dealing with this heat, if you don't have to get out in it, don't get out in it, because there's one day, well, I think Amy and Lainey and Cody from What's Paranormal, they had a little birthday thing for Lainey and Tori, and they invited me to come down there. I walked out early in the day and felt like I was going to just catch on fire, and so I was like, you know what? I appreciate their invitation, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and stay right here by the air conditioner. That's fine with me. But yeah, if you don't have to get out in this stuff, don't get out in it. It's too dadgum hot. It seems odd, but I'm ready for winter, and hopefully we'll have a little bit of fall. Maybe since it's such a weird year, we never get much fall around here. Maybe we'll have a fall around here in an autumn. I am definitely ready for it to cool off a little bit, because this is just sticky and not fun at all. But also this coming week, and I'm sorry I'm jumping through this fast, but I'm trying to keep it short. I mentioned last week I was probably going to start backing off a little bit. I'm thinking I'm going to start that this week. I've normally been doing this on Monday, and I'll upload on Wednesday and also on Friday. I think I'm just going to cut back one. I'm just going to start doing probably Monday and Thursday. I've just got some other things I need to put energy into, and a couple of things I'm going to check into, and plus it's just like I say, with the weather, with as hot as it is, it's hard to get out. Again, we're doing this same thing as winter. It's just on the opposite end of the scale. It's just so hot, you don't really want to get out in it. But I've been uploading 3 times a week for a while, so I've got a pretty good archive put together. So I don't guess it really matters. I don't think there's anybody that it will ruin their week if I don't have something Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So we'll just be doing Monday and Thursday for a little while. Okay, well, I'm sorry. I know I kind of rushed through that, but like I said, I kind of wanted to keep it short. Got some other things I need to take care of. And outtake of the week, it's not really an outtake. It's actually just a little clip, a little thing that I put together here a while back. It's something I was going to use. I ended up not using it, but I thought it was pretty funny. If you probably got these notifications saying, if you check your analytics very often, it says something about, watch time between certain time and certain time is inaccurate or something like that. I think this may be why. It's a little funny something on YouTube I noticed here a while back. So thanks for coming along for the ride. I know it was a short one, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. The run time is outlasting the length of the video. The audio won't stop. The video will freeze. And then the timer just keeps going.